Frustrated residents in Greenpoint are rallying against a concrete plant in the neighborhood, saying that it's a bad actor that is polluting their community. It's located along Green Street. And Hannah Kliger, she covers Brooklyn, so she went there to see for herself.
Ever since DKN Ready Mix opened on Green Street nearly a year ago,
we've seen cracks in the facades of neighboring buildings. We've seen a slurry of this kind of cement dust.
Neighbors began describing issues with breathing, puffy eyes, itchy throats.
I've been walking around with my inhalers.
This car is parked directly across the street from the plant, blanketed in dust. Community groups like North Brooklyn Neighbors began setting up air quality monitors.
Yesterday, there was an incidence of a spike that was higher than the wildfires from last year.
Newtown Creek Alliance, which advocates for the health of this highly polluted waterway, joined in on sounding the alarm.
We have all these industrial areas around Newtown Creek, and so it's not that this is anti-business. This is being a bad neighbor.
So did elected officials on the city, state, and federal levels.
This neighborhood has a long history of being wronged by companies that have more interest in maximizing their profit than protecting the health and livelihoods of the people here.
They are refusing to acknowledge that they are part of a community that they have to be responsive and respectful to.
The city's Department of Environmental Protection issued a violation for excessive dust this summer. Since then, inspectors found that the company installed sprinklers and workers were cleaning the sidewalks around the facility. The company sent a statement that reads in part, DKN has responded to and successfully addressed air particulate issues that have been raised by DEP. The city received additional reports of excessive dust last month, but the most recent inspection found the company to be in compliance with regulations.
We have more sites in our neighborhood that are subject to state and federal cleanups than any other community in New York City. This is the epicenter of environmental justice in New York.
From Brooklyn to the Broadcast Center, Hannah is here now. You spent a few hours there today, Hannah. What was it like in person?
Yeah, we spent a few hours there. We were just across the street, and I got to say, at some point, it was hard for me to breathe, and that was, spending a few hours. There are some buildings where their windows face directly to the plant, which can imagine it must be really hard for them. That area is zoned for heavy industrial use, so neighbors are used to a certain level of pollution and noise, but Department of Buildings says it inspected cracks in the facade and issued a summons to that building owner, as well as a violation to that company for operating under the wrong certificate of occupancy.
Okay, Hannah, we'll look for more updates from you coming up. Thank you. Hannah is a Brooklyn native and has filed multiple stories about environmental concerns in Greenpoint. If you have a story for her in Brooklyn, just email the address there on your screen.